Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Hour Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a guide for the stage level 250 in the battle ranking event. So I'm doing Bahamut on stage level 250 because it's definitely the easier and more accessible battle to do it, and since it's Bahamut, it's a very well known boss, so you need both physical and magic defense, especially magic defense to survive Mega Flare, and just keep DPSing to kill it before he hits you with that enraged Mega Flare. And also you need physical DPS here, and initially I used a very similar setup to Bahamut EX3, just with a physical DPS, and while I cleared it, that battle was painfully long, and I mean quite literally, because it had 10 minutes on the in-game timer, but since it's not Bahamut EX3 here, you don't really need a tank, so just bring a healer and 2 DPS to save time, but a tanky team with 1 DPS is still viable, but you just need to be careful because every time Bahamut does Mega Flare, he'll keep buffing his magic attack and he's immune to all debuffs, so your max HP will keep depleting, so at some point, no matter how tanky you are, you will die. However, if you use Smart as a healer, his limit break can nullify Bahamut's magic attack buffs. And of course Aerith would be here ideal with Kamura and Bahamut, but since I don't have Kamura, I have Cloud with Bandage Sword to buff magic defense, and I also have Bravery and Gambantane to serve as Kamura from Teemu, and Zack is my main DPS here, but if you have Tifa, especially with her banner ultimate, she'll be much better, but this is the best I have. Aerith has Bahamut outfit with Breath of the Earth, Bahamut for heals, Gambantane to buff physical attack, and Bravery to buff Cloud before Gambantane because it has much longer duration, and then 2 defensive statistics and ultimate. And then in sub-equipment slots, Aerith has 2 guild weapons with magic and physical defense for allies and a weapon with physical attack for allies. Cloud has Bahamut outfit with Cross Slash and Cross Slash because Bahamut can't be debuffed, so Climb Hazard won't get that damage multiplier. Baha Sword for DPS, Bandage Sword to buff magic defense, Ultimate Buster and 3 defensive statistics. And in sub-equipment slots, Cloud has Odin Sword with attack for allies and 2 guild weapons with physical and magic defense, and also Cloud's Baha Sword will deal additional damage, so his attack stat doesn't really concern me too much. Lastly, Zack has his new story outfit with Apocalypse, Ceremonial Sword for DPS, and just any weapon with physical attack just to max it out. Then ultimate weapon and 3 statistics with physical attack and magic defense. And in sub-equipment slots, Zack has Gargantuan Monolith for HP and magic defense, a weapon with physical attack for allies, and Daffodil with attack for allies. Alright, yet another Bahamut battle, but here make sure that your healer is being targeted, not one of your DPS characters, because otherwise, if it's one of them, then just quit and restart the battle until your healer is targeted, but here just heal enough HP and make sure that you have physical defense buffs if possible, and just keep DPSing. But it is quite annoying the opening that you have to restart until your desired character is being targeted. Alright, just so I don't sit on full AB. But also here you can buff magic defense because Bahamut will strike one of your characters with umbral strikes. Alright, let's start buffing Cloud here. And yeah, let's do this. Because Zack's Apocalypse charges very fast and there is no point to sit on it. Alright, let's further buff Cloud, and I think Bravery and then Gambantane as alternative if you don't have Kamura is not bad. Well, at least Bravery first and then Gambantane, because at least OB6 and Gambantane also, it doesn't really have long duration. So otherwise you're just wasting too much AB. Right, let's just do both of them. And of course, if you can deplete this gauge faster, then you might actually not be hit by Mega Flare. But I know that's the next countdown. I will, well, 100% get hit by it. And here you can switch to defense, so you don't keep losing that max HP, because with every hit you lose some percentage. Alright, Cloud is buffed again, so that's nice. With Zac, you don't really have to worry about it. Sure, his ceremonial buff expires after some time, but he's buffing it on his own, so it's not a big deal. Alright, let's actually do this again. Yep, here comes Mega Flare, and one more here. Yeah, that's actually fine. Perfect. And I am not going to use Aerith's Limit Break here for that higher multiplier. You could wait until Bahamut debuffs you, but I'm just going to use Aerith's Limit Break to nullify that debuff. That will come in 1 second. Yeah, here it comes. It just so Cloud doesn't have to waste too much AB on buffing that magic defense, so it'll be just one hit. Alright then, well, we should be fine. It will hurt quite a lot, but not too much. Yeah. Come on, finally. But yeah, the issue is, with this battle, you can take even 30 minutes in this battle, but the main issues, oh actually here, the Sigil Phase, just on your healer activate the healer training and just use 2 AEB moves, and those Diamond Sigil Phases are now so easy with that overspeed. And actually, I'm going to wait for Cloud's Limit Break to get that a little bit higher multiplier. Dive bomb on Aerith, so that should be fine. But that's why you want that physical defense, so the character target won't die to it. Because even if it's your healer, it's still, you might want those heals. And especially on Aerith, if you have her banner ultimate weapon, so Jubilation, it's extra EB. Alright, physical defense buff is active, so should be fine. Yep, still survived. And of course, my Aerith doesn't have a HP weapon, so instead you might want to equip one if she might die to it. That's fine, but here I just want to get through Yeah, perfect. Dark Aura, but now you have to deplete the remaining HP before, because that's Enrage, and if you get hit by that Mega Flare, that means you will die. There's no way to survive that, unless you have Reprieve out of it, but that means you just want to unleash all the DPS you possibly have. And actually, I'm going to just stall it, because Zac will get his limit break very fast anyway. Right, just so it doesn't expire. Actually, I could have waited for Zac, it was just one more move, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, here you have a lot of time. Just make sure that you have enough DPS, and both your DPS have the buffs, everything, and you can also use overspeed. Alright, yeah, let's just stall it again. Now it should be pretty safe. Right, boss. Apply it again. Yeah, now the Mega Flare is coming, but it's just a tiny bit of HP left, so whenever you have that overspeed, even if that's the base level 1, it still is useful, I think, because it's -1 AEB, so especially on that healer, on Sigil Face, it was perfect. And that works for every Bahamut battle, and I think it's great, but that's basically it. If it takes you a little bit longer, just make sure that you have the defense to survive and just kill the battle, because that's still the same Bahamut. But because it's ranking, our HP is depleting over time whenever we get attacked. But yeah, that would be it. I'm just surprised by the difficulty spike. I didn't expect that. I thought level 200 was fine, which still is, but 50 levels, it's a big difference, but still. I hope you find my guide helpful, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.